Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on the last 2 days of my week, which are my Thursday and Friday. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and you're all enjoying your Friday, almost a weekend. On my Thursday I got up ready for work. I was doing 10 to 3. I got changed and had some breakfast and was just listening to a bit of music and watching some vlogs and TikToks. My dad, older brother and sister and younger brother were all at work, and my mum was asleep. My younger sister is down for a few days and her and her boyfriend had gone off out, and I then locked up and made way to work. I got up to the high street where my workplace is and I was a little bit early, so I went off to one of the flower shops and got some flower shops from there that I'm going to show you guys now. Smelled so good in there, such lovely colours, and I was chatting with the flower shop keepers and also got some plants that's on there that I'm going to show you guys now. I love the red leaved one, such a pretty plant. I then made way to work. I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was me and 2 other colleagues on shift, and we had the girl who's on work experience for the week, and it was pretty busy in the morning with lots of coffee, like people coming in for coffee and breakfast and stuff. So I was wanting lots of food and drinks, doing lots of food and drink orders and bill taking and drink making and cleaning lots of tables, and we got our rota for Sunday onwards. I'm doing a split shift Saturday, and I was going to be doing a split shift Saturday and a split shift Sunday, but luckily one of my colleagues said that they do my split shift on Sunday and I'm doing 9 till 3 instead, because it would be a lot to do split shifts back to back, and also it being Mother's Day, and so I'm going to be getting to have the evening off, so I get to have my Sunday roast with my grandma coming over and celebrate Mother's Day with my mum, and then my colleague who's going to be doing the split shift is not seeing their mum until Monday anyway, so happy about that. And yeah, I was like, back to back split shift. I wouldn't normally do that anyway because I'm only part-time, so I think yeah, a little bit too much. So I'm glad that I'm actually getting a day shift instead of doing 2 split shifts. I would do it, but not with it being Mother's Day is on top of that. I think that's a little bit too much for me. And yeah, I am only part-time, you know. So yeah, got that sorted out, and it was so gloomy and so miserable, and the lights kept on flickering. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna have power cuts, but luckily we didn't. And the lunch rush was quite busy as well, lots of people coming for lunch. I saw quite a few of the regulars, so I was just chatting with them, and then was just getting lots of like cleaning jobs done. One of my colleagues has sorted out a cleaning rota for light jobs that can be done easily, and then ones that if it's really quiet can take a little bit longer. So I was just doing lots of cleaning jobs and just putting cups and plates and stuff away, polishing cutlery, putting glasses and stuff away. And then at 3 o'clock I finished. I clocked off, got my bag and coat, and just chatted with one of my colleagues who's coming on shift, and was just giving a bit of a debrief about what's happened and who's been seen, who hasn't been seen, things like that. And then I clocked off, got my bag and coat, and my dad picked me up. I'd gone to one of the other flower shops, but it was pretty busy in there, so I didn't end up getting flower shops in there. And then me and my dad went off to Tesco's, and I got myself some lunch and had to get some bits and pieces for my family as well, and got some flower sets from the flower section that I'm going to show you guys now. such lovely flower snaps. I love that flower section so much. As you go into the Tesco's now, it's all the flower snaps, and I love all the colours. I also got a snap of the plant section from there that I'm going to show you guys now. So cute. I got a little wood twine cat figure that you can put a plant or a flower in the back. I got that for my grandma to give her on Mother's Day, and I got my mum a little shoe plant pot with it's like Wellington boots because she likes that kind of stuff, and got her a card and some little marzipan sweets to give her. And I got myself some of those as well because I had to taste them, make sure that they were nice and good enough for her. And then we got back, I got home, got changed, had my lunch that I got from Tesco's, and also got myself and my mum and dad and my younger sister a custard slice each. And I had my custard slice with a cup of tea that I'm going to show you guys now. It was so delicious. I love custard slices so much. They're mine and my younger sister's favourites, so of course I had to get her one as well. And my dad was sorting stuff around the house, and older brother got back from work and he went off to go to rugby, and I then watched Home and Away, Escape to the Country, Father Brown, and a bit of Doctor Who, wrote with my journal, sorted out my beta doll, and was listening to a bit of music. And my younger sister and her boyfriend were just in my younger sister's room just watching a bit of Alaskan Bush People that my younger sister's got my younger sister's boyfriend into, and so she has been watching that with him and they've been loving that. And then I got myself ready to go off to touch rugby, and my older sister came and picked me up, and I was actually ready on time this time. And she's like, "Oh my god, are you feeling okay?" I was like, very funny. And we went to touch rugby, and it was a really good session. I did some really good passing and catching and running, and by the end I was absolutely knackered. And yeah, it was so much fun. You know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. And luckily the weather held up, we didn't get soaked like last time. And then we got back, I got showered and changed into my PJs, and then for tea I had some chicken curry, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. I love chicken curry so much. Have that most Thursdays, and it's quite an easy thing to make, especially with me and my older sister touch rugby and my older brother at senior training. It's kind of hard to sit down all together, so it's kind of a thing that we have at different times during the evening. And my older sister stayed for a bit, and then our family friend came over, and then they helped dye my younger sister's hair, and I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away, had some cooking with cereal, which is so good, probably one of my favourite cereals ever. I was then just watching some vlogs and TikToks and sending funny videos to my sisters from Instagram, and just scrolling through that. And then my older brother got back from rugby training, and my family friend went off home, and older sister stayed for a bit after she dyed our younger sister's hair, and then she went off as well. And then I was just watching a little bit of Doctor Who, a bit of Merlin, and a bit of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And then I was just doing some more illustrations, tidied up my office as it was a little bit of a mess, and I just watched some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos. And then I went off to bed, and on my Friday, which is today, I've got the day off work, which meant I didn't have to set an alarm, and which meant I got a nice lie-in. I then got up and I had some breakfast. I just had some toast and a cup of tea, and I was just watching a bit of TV, listening to a bit of music. And then my mum got up, and my dad, older brother and sister, and younger brother had work, and my younger sister and her boyfriend then got up, and I then ordered us a butties lunch for me and my younger sister and her boyfriend. And then we just listened to a bit of music. I then got showered and changed, and me and my younger sister's boyfriend then went and collected the butties lunch. Got in there, and I saw a load of workers from my workplace. They do like, "Oh, so this is where you go when you're not working," and so I was just chatting with them, and they're just so lovely in there. The workers in there are all so friendly and know me and my family very well. And then we got back, and I then was just watching a bit more of Doctor Who, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, sorted out my bleached out doll, And then I had my butties lunch. I had a tuna cheese, onion, cucumber, toasted wrap. So did my younger sister. We always have the same thing because it's just so good. And then my younger sister's boyfriend had a egg mayo sandwich. He also got me and my younger sister a Coca-Cola each, and had some skips, which are one of my favourite crisps ever. They're so good. And had a cup of tea. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of my butties lunch I had now. It was so delicious. My dad had gone for a nap. He then got up, and my mum and dad went to take my grandma off into hospital to see my grandpa, and my younger sister's boyfriend went off to go get some trousers and some smart shoes, as him and my younger sister are off to a black tie event this evening. And my older sister was at work, and so was my older brother, and then later on they're coming over, and my older brother's girlfriend is coming down to stay for a few days, and I think we might be going to be having some food, which would be nice. And my mum and dad are going off to the harvester later on, so I think we might be getting like fish and chips or something like that, which would be good. And I think our family might be coming over as well, and maybe playing some games and stuff, which would be fun. And I watched today's Home and Away, and watched a bit of Escape to Country and Father Brown, and got a nice mirror selfie of the mirror out in the end room, and my hair's looking really good. I'm going to post that onto my Instagram tomorrow, along with a really cute snap of my dog that I got of him on the sofa. He's just such an little pooch. Love that dog so much. And later on this evening, about 4ish, I'm going off to one of my colleagues' house for a coffee catch up and a bit of a natter, which will be nice. Can't wait to do that. And then this evening it is Comical Relief, so I'm going to be watching that, and Kylie Minogue is going to be appearing in the TV series Ghosts, which I'm looking forward to watching. Love that series anyway, so can't wait to watch that with Kylie in. And now I'm just going to be sorting out my computer doll, doing a bit of drawing and just chilling, and then probably going to go and have a little walk, enjoy the lovely sunshine and blue skies. Loving this sunshine and blue skies. This is the spring weather that I wanted, and I'm so happy. Sunny weather just makes me so happy. I prefer this weather over doom and gloom any day, and I'm looking forward to doing that and getting some nice spring flower snaps. Spring, I just love spring so much. Spring and autumn are probably my favourite times of year. Spring, autumn, summer. Winter is okay. I like when it snows, but not the cold. I'm not a big fan of the coldness. And yeah, I hope you guys all have had a lovely week, or have a lovely rest of your Friday, and have a wonderful weekend ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe. Your support means the world. I am now on 260 subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and putting up with my crazy chatty madness that is me. And yeah, I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.